The latest FIFA rankings are out, and the Ghana Black Stars find themselves in a much more improved position. Today, we're going to look at the latest FIFA rankings and where Ghana stand in the new ones that have taken a hiatus for the first time since July. FIFA have released their newest rankings, which see another team go into the number one slot. We're also going to talk about Coach Otto Addo. He has visited one Black Stars player, Mohamed Husseini, who suffered an ankle injury earlier this season. We're also going to talk about Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Bibiani Gold Stars, Black Starlets, and the Black Princesses, all in action this weekend in the CAF Confederations Cup, the CAF Champions League, the WAFU Under 17 AFCON qualifiers, and the World Cup qualifiers for the Under 20 sides, respectively. As usual, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. Sahara football merchandise like the one I'm wearing here in the description. Links are there. Purchase our merchandise from Teespring. Goes a long way to help the channel. Appreciate you guys for that. We'll jump right into it and first look at the latest FIFA rankings. For the first time since July 2025, after the Club World Cup completed, we have FIFA rankings once again. The team that is currently in the number one position is Spain. Yeah, Spain have taken over from Argentina. Another top 10 entrant is now currently Italy. They entered into the top 10 of the latest FIFA rankings this month. And now the highest movers are Slovakia. They've moved 10 places and they are in the top 50. On the African front, which is of concern to all of us, the Ghana Black Stars find themselves in the 14th position. They moved one place from 76 to 75th in the world rankings. Not great enough for us. But on the African continent, this is how it looks for the Ghana Black Stars. The Black Stars are 14th, but number one on the African continent is Morocco. Obviously, Morocco are number one in Africa and 11th in the world. They have already qualified for the 2026 World Cup, never lost a game in qualifying. 18th in the world and number two in Africa is Senegal, who maintain their spot. They haven't moved. They are still 18th in the world. Egypt have moved down. They are 35th in the world and third in Africa. Algeria are fourth. They are 38th in the world. Ivory Coast are fifth. They are 44th in the world. They've moved up. Nigeria have moved down the pecking order. 45th in the world, however, and the 6th in Africa. For Tunisia, they are 46th in the world and 7th in Africa. One of the countries that has already qualified for the World Cup as well. Cameroon are down. They are 52nd in the world and 8th in Africa. South Africa are 9th in Africa and 55th in the world. Mali are 10th. They make up the top 10 and they are 56th in the world. However, Mali have gone down in ranking. Ghana recently beat them, so yeah, they would surely go down, but not down enough to meet Ghana. 11th is DRC Congo. They have 60th position in the world, and they are 11th. 64th in the world is Burkina Faso. 70th in the world is Cabo Verde. That's Cape Verde. They have moved up. Ghana are 75th in the world and 14th in Africa. That is the latest FIFA rankings that has been brought to you here by FIFA today. Ghana's last two games, a win versus Mali and a draw with Chad. So that is how Ghana sits on the latest FIFA rankings, as you saw there on your screen. But on the world, the top 10, it is España. They make up the number one spot, taking it from Argentina, who have moved down to third. France are second. England are fourth. Portugal are fifth. Those two countries, no change in position for them. Brazil have gone down. They are now sixth. Netherlands maintain their position. Belgium, Croatia, and Italy also are in the top 10. And that is the latest FIFA rankings. The Black Stars and all the African countries will be in action in October once again. The next FIFA rankings will come out on the 23rd of October, and Ghana will be hoping that results versus Comoros and Central African Republic, first of all, away from home, will be favorable enough for us to get all the 3 points and 6 points in total we need to qualify for the World Cup. Remember, we need just 4 points if the other teams maintain their stees and win all their games, which I highly doubt will happen. It could be less than 4 points that we need. So it depends on other results to qualify for the World Cup itself. The Ghana Black Stars will be playing in the first few weeks of October. We'll be keeping our eyes peeled and updating you accordingly on that. Coach Otto Addo is visiting rounds once again, as he usually does. This time, we caught a picture of him with Black Stars forward Mohamed Gaddafi Husseini. He suffered an ankle injury earlier this season, and he's been out for a while. Royal Union St. Galois were in action in the Champions League on Tuesday. They got a win, and unfortunately, he was not part of it. Otto Addo is on his rounds once again after the international break came to an end. And visiting these guys is a form of motivation for them to know that they are actually cared for. It's a good for camaraderie, it's good for building team bonding, and good for players to know that even though they cannot play, the coaches and the staff are with them when they are injured. Recently, we saw a return to action for Alidu Seidu. He will surely be a shoe-in for probably the next World Cup qualifiers. Alidu has been integral at that right-back position. Otto Addo has been making Calabunchi playing a wing-back role in the right-back position versus Chad, but mostly a wing-back role versus Mali. So it could change next month. We'll see. Maybe his club will not be ready to let him go because he just came back from an injury. So we'll see how that one unfolds. But he has visited Mohamed Gaddafi Husseini, and we're excited to see that. Hopefully he gets back stronger and better. To my next story, and it has to do with the Ghana Black Starlets. You can see here in your picture, they're going through the MRI scan that is usually done for the under 17 side, confirm their ages, whether they are truly under 17. But the Ghana Black Starlets, in Ivory Coast Yamoussoukro, that is where they will be playing in their game versus Togo on the 20th of September. Ghana will be hoping to use these games to qualify for the AFCON under 17. The AFCON under 17 will lead to a possible place in the under 17 World Cup, which Ghana will not be a part of later this year. Unfortunately, Chile is the host for the under 20 World Cup as well in October, but Ghana will not be there, unfortunately. But the Ghana Black Starlets, led by coach Prosper Nate Ogu, are in Ivory Coast, and they will be hoping to revive the under 17 team and make it a bit more competitive and hopefully qualify for the under 17 AFCON. They have inspected the pitches. They've had their first run around in the training session. They are ready to go on the 20th of September, which is just 2 days away. We wish the team all the very best in their participation in the under 17 WAFU Zone B competition, serving as the qualifier for the under 17 AFCON. Also in action over the weekend on the 20th, and they've released their squad, is the Ghana under 20 side, who have been perennial qualifiers for the under 20 Women's World Cup. We've always been qualifying for it, but unfortunately, we've never been able to qualify out of the group. Hopefully that luck turns this time around. We wanted to be 8th time lucky. It's on to the 9th one, a consecutive one for us. We hope that the girls can get the job done and get us into the competition first and foremost, and subsequently out of the group stages. It hasn't been great, but we hope that it is great this time around for the Ghana under 20 women's side. They will be taking on Tunisia this weekend, the 20th of September. We wish them all the very best here. Thus, you can see the squad on your screen right now. Finally, I'll end with the two African competitions, the CAF Confederations Cup and the CAF Champions League. Kumasi Asante Kotoko and BBN Gold Stars, who won the Ghana Premier League last season, will be in action over the weekend. On the 20th of September, it'll be Bibiani Gold Stars versus Kabil, JS Kabil, at the Accra Sports Stadium. It has to be an emphatic first leg win before we travel into the Algerian outfit side for that second leg. We have to make it count here at the Accra Sports Stadium. On that note, make sure you will be there for that game. The price of the tickets are out. The Bieni Gold Stars need our support. It's not just for the Bieni, it's for Ghana. And hopefully we can get the needed result. Kumasi Asante Kotoko as well will be there on Sunday. They will be taking on Kwara United, a Nigerian side who will be hoping to have set the apple carts, but we know the Ghanaian supporters and the Porcupine Tertiary and the Porcupine Warriors fans will intimidate them enough for us to get all the 3 points. All these competitions go a long way to help increase Ghana's participation in subsequent ones. If these teams are able to make it into the group stages and subsequently deeper into the knockout phases, it go a long way to help Ghana make a case to get more participants in these competitions. We hope and wish them all the very best. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. Otto Addo, Ghana's latest ranking, and a CAF interclub competitions, as well as the qualifiers tournaments for the under-17 men and the under-17 and the 20 women's World Cup qualifiers. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your week.